Yeah.
I'm Dave.
Forget to do this every time. I don't. I don't.
So you guys got the wonderful. I'm Dave.
Yeah, no, they got and I'm Dave. Okay, so let me try that again. Welcome
Jeff
to the
D-pad,
D-pad
Twitch,
on
Wednesday, Brother
Twitch.
Quest.
It's Wednesday, Brother Quest. So I'm Jeff, and
I'm Dave, as you heard.
and this is a very special evening because we have a friend here with us. The one of the many Hook brothers, but the third Hook brother for this evening, our very good friend Alex.
Hello.
Alex is one of both of our oldest friends, a big nerd, and he's been staying with me out here, in Massachusetts, for the last week or so. Was it?
Yep.
Yeah, about a week. So we figured, as a fellow fan of Divinity games, we would just bring him in for some Divinity time. It is the eve of a blizzard. It is a very cozy night here on the D-pad, so we figured we would all bring it in for a big family night. And yes, Evil Hippie is also an honorary Hook brother, as is Mad Scientist. He's stayed here too.
That's
So
what I'm saying.
funny.
We have a tendency to be like, all right, friends of ours, just need somewhere to live for a bit.
Yeah. Oh, anybody need to stay at my house for 2 months? Okay.
Yeah. However, that's the thing. Because you're here and watching the stream with us, you're now all honorary Hook brothers in your heart.
Yeah, everybody gets to be a Hook brother.
For better or for worse, I don't know what that'll do for you. It's been all right so far for me, but congrats, I guess.
So Alex, what's your favorite Divinity spell? As I sit and wait for this endless loading.
Load
Oh,
screen.
geez, on the spot.
It was meant to be a stupid question.
No, it's fine. I know, but now I have to think way too hard about it. Probably.
What's the first
I don't know,
thing?
probably
that
the
comes to your mind?
incarnate. I like how he gets all big.
That's
I like
really
how he
Yeah.
stages.
Dude,
That's my favorite.
Yeah, we started with him, and he was this little weenie guy, and then
Yeah.
like as time went on, he explodes into this massive motherfucker.
Yeah, he definitely grows up a bit. So.
Yeah. Okay, so now I finally gotten into the game. There's an invite for you.
Yeah, Hook brother is a gender-neutral term. It's a state of being.
Yes. Oh, we can all be brothers in the Star Force sense. Perfect.
It's like brothers in arms kind of thing.
No, it's like Brother Band from Star Force. It's literally,
Oh,
you
God,
make
no.
both of your
Yeah.
possible
I'll be
girlfriends
your
are your
brother.
brothers. Brother. I don't know how you
Brother
pronounce
in the
this.
Hulkamania sense, I think is what we're
Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Was Hulk Hogan a Star Force fan?
He's actually one of the lead writers.
Wow.
He was a ghostwriter, though, just because, like, he knew no one would take it seriously if it just was a vehicle for his star power.
Mm-hmm. Bear swipe, bear swipe, bear swipe for the whole thing. Yeah, yes, no moms allowed except for Mama Hook, but she's also a brother. So,
Yeah.
let's see. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, people in the audience, if we have audio level issues, as always, please let us know. I can adjust things, but you know, again, different setup for tonight. So, that being said, are you guys have you been able to join the game?
No, the characters have taken on a life of themselves.
Let's see.
Well, the question is, can Alex join the game?
I'm on a loading screen still at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. That'll happen.
Hooray! Player joined. Okay, and now I have to
think
go to
party management.
this.
Yeah, now I got it.
Recruited by an avatar. So, I get me, please. Dave, is Fane currently a dwarf?
Fane's an elf.
Oh, he's an elf. Oh, okay. Then I'll take
for that
Loza.
flesh sacrifice.
So this should properly assign your characters, right?
I am still on that loading screen, so
Oh, wow. It's,
yeah.
okay, game.
It changed.
That's good. I have already, apparently,
There we
have
go.
already reassigned your character properly.
All right. I am
And
involved.
yes, hooray! Bane, go stand in the poison. See, you have played this game before.
Yes.
We're almost done with this act.
Anyway, to refresh me, you, us, everyone, let us now indulge in our weekly tradition of last time on Hooked on Divinity, to catch us all up. During this, like, while, Alex, you can just check out all the spells in the build and stuff like that, because we'll have some time as Carnium regales us with tales. So everybody enjoy, and once again, thanks to Carnium. The double audio is because Alex and I are in the same room, so if I am very excited, I can be heard over his thing, but... Anyway, enjoy.
Last time, on Hooked on Divinity.
Different take.
Dusting themselves off after clearing the mercenaries from the lumberyard, the brothers made their way to the second floor, where they found Roost, the head of the mercenaries, camped in the mill. Roost was guarding a tied-up Sahalia and wasted no time in summoning a pair of dire wolves and going on the attack. The brothers assisted Roost in joining up with his friends in the afterlife, before cutting Sahalia's bonds and setting her free. Not before David checked if she had anything to trade, just in case, you know. Which leads to a larger question. Where was she hiding a single large pumpkin that was in her inventory? Elves are mysterious creatures indeed. Before leaving the lumber mill, the brothers investigated a black crystalline mirror in the corner of Roost's dwelling. A voice on the other end demanded to know if the brothers had killed other Godwoken. Well, both of them had certainly caused the death of the other at some point in this adventure, so they answered with truthful yes. The voice on the other end fell silent, and no more information was to be had. Most curious indeed. On their way out of the lumber mill, David came across a piece of a once proud ancestor tree, now reduced to a block of wood to be processed and shipped. The tree tasked the brothers with punishing the one who felled it, to which the brothers agreed. However, coming across the grave of the foreman, they were left puzzled on how to exact revenge on a spirit. Escorting Sahalia back to her people, she found herself unable to offer further strength to the brothers through the source, as they were already fully open to the power. Returning to Meister Siva, the brothers finally took part in the ritual she had prepared. Once again ascending to the god plane, the brothers came across their individual gods, who warned them of the abyss and its growing power. The gods taught the brothers to drain source from living creatures and earthbound spirits. This would allow the brothers to fuel their strongest spells and attacks. Upon returning from the god plane, these skills would be immediately needed, as in a flash. The brothers found themselves standing over Siva's dead body, with void spawn closing in around them. The loss of Siva was unfortunate, as surely she had more aid that could have been offered to the brothers. At least they were given the chance to perform the rituals and grow stronger while there was time. The brothers left Siva to rest in peace, promptly went back to the spirit of the lumberyard foreman, and destroyed his spirit as punishment for felling the ancestor tree. The brothers finally found themselves exploring a space of decaying lands to the north. Some kind of corruption had taken over the town, and the brothers were left to fight their way through the void spawn and rot to find the source. Coming across an unlikely pair of lovers, a succubus and an injured magister on the run, the brothers agreed to help and clear a path for the pair to escape. What sounded like a relatively simple, if not exceedingly dangerous task, quickly proved to be one of the hardest challenges the brothers had come across yet in our story. A massive and monstrous void spawn known as the Harbinger of Doom was in control of this land, causing widespread decay and summoning more void spawn by the hour. The brothers had no choice but to face the abomination head-on and end its grip on this ruined town. The battle was difficult, with unexpected attacks from both the void spawn and its zombified troops. However, the battle was not yet lost as David called on Jafril to distract the creature and buy some time. Narrowly avoiding his own demise, Jafril bought enough time for his brother to close in on the creature. Leaping into the sky, propelled by wings of fire, David touched down close enough to smell the foul breath of the creature. Jafril's efforts paid off, as the time had allowed David to concentrate all of his rage and power into a single attack, sacrificing his flesh to the gods, enraged with a death wit and the power of an undying will. David unleashed an onslaught on the void spawn. The creature was nearly felled in a single blow as 5 lightning-quick attacks slammed into it, hitting vital areas one after another. If I had to put some kind of, game terms, 1,783 damage in a single move? Try standing through that void spawn. The rest of the party was able to follow up on David's assault, bringing down the creature for good. Returning to the two lovers after seeing the decay vanish from this land, the brothers received their rewards and earned themselves a brief rest. We rejoin the brothers, readying themselves for another day spent braving the dangers in their path. Now back to Hooked on Divinity.
All right. So you guys see how I was saying there was a different take taken slightly on it, and I think it was pretty fucking fun.
It also helps when I give Pete more interesting material to work with.
True.
And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna basically D&D explain this fight instead of just literally explain it.
Okay. So yeah, we basically finished up just about directly after we murdered that most horrifying beast in the game so far.
The Harbinger of Doom.
So are we sort of at a bit of a crossroads in terms of what to decide to do yet next?
Nope, we got 2 options.
Okay.
Well, we kind of got 1 option. Because someone told us that the Black Pits is like the last thing we're supposed to do here. So the only thing that's not explored in our map is our favorite place. Terrible Island.
Oh, Awful Island.
Mm-hmm.
Awful Island was both really hard and awful.
Yeah, but also we're level 14 now, and they were 15. When we were first there, we were like 12.
Oh, okay.
Also, I put on a new weapon, and my damage went from maxing out at 260 to 362. So, I'm ready and raring to club things with this pulverizer.
I think you might do enough damage.
I don't know. I got a taste of that dragon, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna basically. It was a death wish, so I couldn't. Or death wish for a huge damage buff.
Well, it also
like
required
dying wish
source,
so I couldn't
right?
Die. Yep.
Yes.
But now we can suck source from things.
Yes, you're going to have to give sucks to the enemies so that you can get the requisite source points to use your
Give them
onslaught.
sucky sucks so you can get source points.
Yes. So I guess we're just gonna have to go to the Driftwood Fields and walk from there. Because there was no checkpoint on the actual...
No, I also need to find someone who can sell me an Onslaught book. So I was using that off of a weapon.
Oh.
And I want it back.
I love this area on this side of Awful Island is called the Meadows. So nice sounding.
Bridge. Clever.
Oh yeah,
Very
wait.
Clever.
Spirit Vision? And then, yeah, we can't walk to it, but we can at least, like, jump to it.
I'm not sure that Fane has a teleport.
He has a teleport from his gloves.
He's still wearing the fucking teleport gloves?
Oh, he is still wearing the teleport gloves.
Why would you
okay.
ever take them off?
I mean,
They have terrible stats.
they do have terrible stats.
No thero points.
I was just gonna jump across as quickly as I can.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Oh, wait. There are traps on this.
Oh boy, on the invisible thingy?
Yes, the ghost bridge has ghost traps on it.
Sick. That's exactly the kind of traps I would expect.
Well, I guess that's a good point. No,
How?
Sir Laura, I do not have time right now. Don't you step on that trap. I don't know if you can.
So I'm going to
Not
run
do
and see if I can
anything.
find-
Look out.
Yeah, I'm gonna run and see if I can find this warfare skill book, and then I will teleporter pyramid to you.
That's exactly what I'm saying. That we can pass along the teleporter pyramid. And come on, tactical retreat. Okay. Did it.
Yeah, the knockdown on hit going away does kind of suck. This one has a silence. But just
that's
like
good.
the straight 100 damage increase felt like it was going to be worth it.
And I have so much garbage in my inventory. what would you put it, Alex? Bubbish?
Yes, a bunch of bubbish.
A bunch of bubbish in my inventory. Alright, I have one pyramid. Do you have the other one, Dave?
Not currently.
Or does Losa? The one thing I dislike the most about this game is searching through a million icons. The fuck has the other? I definitely don't have both.
Losa maybe?
I could also use a helmet and a pair of gloves for him if you have any sitting in your inventories.
Word. I will take a look. Not in Los's inventory. It is a thing you can put on the ground,
Perfect.
yes.
I do have the skill book.
But I do not think it is something... Oh, wait. Alex, the pyramid's in your inventory.
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you need to?
Pass it to Losa.
Yes.
Yeah, I unlocked her bag. Okay, so...
Jeff, do you want a helmet that's +2 finesse, +1 scoundrel, +1 hydrosophist? Or finesse requirement, 52 physical, 35 magic.
I mean, I'm still wearing
Oh,
the...
you're still on the captain set.
Yeah, I mean,
You
it
gotta
could...
replace that soon.
It could be useful. I'm getting to the point where I really have to replace it. And now...
What do your daggers do right now? For base?
They're both... There's 14 and 12, and they do 30, 31, and 23 to 20.
This guy has Bayknot and Longshank. They're 30 to 31 purple daggers. They're both level 14.
I don't think it's worth, like, messing around. Honestly, I haven't been using Scoundrel stuff as much as the beginning of the game.
I went through your bags and equipped myself with some stuff, so I'm good.
Oh, perfect.
Also, there is a red area up there.
Yes.
Well, that's the terrible place we're going to.
This
Yeah.
welcome to what we've been referring to as Awful Island. We already explored some of it, but then said, you know what, maybe not. The stuff was such like a higher level than us. It did not go well.
Oh, yeah, we didn't really... We fought like 2 things, and we're like, maybe we'll come back.
And there were moral quandaries about what to do. Because, Jahan, or what was his name?
Yep.
Jahan from the previous game was like, I need you to kill the motherfucker for me.
And we were like, okay.
And then we actually went and talked to him, and it was like, I don't know. Now I'm
Well, no, we're
perplexed.
gonna like do his quest and then we're gonna kill him. Is currently the plan.
Are you done, by the way? We're like sitting here waiting.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Aimless Isle. Do
Ah,
we have
gross.
to tell Malady we're ready to leave?
I don't know if we want to do that. Let's check at the quest that we have here.
What was the quest we had here? We've got Powerful Awakening, which is like main story, I think.
Dark words should not sully those honeyed lips. All will be well.
What's that smell? Something delicious. Where?
He has faith in you, darling.
But not for you.
That is all we need.
So Black Ring forces have an ancestor tree surrounded. The Advocate asks us to break the siege.
Okay, so going north and fighting some big scary things, possibly?
Yes. Yes. Also, we gotta go kill fucking Grog the Troll.
Oh, yeah, fuck that
That
guy.
piece of shit. For the sake of small business.
Grarg wanted us to kill Marg.
Mark had artfully placed Lycan.
Marg was a small business owner. Grarg was a strong man.
It was a franchise.
Let's go up and fight some things.
Okay.
Oh god, they're all making weird noises.
That's my cue. Let me get Onslaught back on real quick.
Will enter the ring and yield your name.
Oh, they're fucking with an ancestor tree, dude. We gotta get in there.
Yeah. Not into it, man.
Are you coming?
Stand back!
Oh, well.
Not a
yeah,
foot
I'm
on
putting
these
on,
stairs. Whatever words you carry with
I
you,
was changing my
they are
skills.
warty with futility.
Sporty with futility.
I
Good
know
job,
you
voice
for what you
actor.
are. A mere mouthpiece of deception. It is of no use. The Advocate knows the tree belongs to the ring.
No one's mouthpiece, seek no quarrel. The Advocate, lie, say you don't even know who it is, but sure that it's gonna backfire and say, yes, you speak for the Advocate. What? What happened?
This Black Ring lady yelled at me.
Were you sneaking up to her?
No, I just walked up.
Oh. Well, he did say not 1 foot on these stairs. Alright. Well, good thing I have high, initiative. Condor, aka Meat Shield. Get up there, little guy.
Where was he even talking to you from?
It was this guy in the back left. Pain Weaver, I think.
Oh, he literally hadn't even like spawned in on my thing yet. I was like having a conversation. I just saw that you stopped and I was like, okay.
Suppose I should use my free movement always and forever. Closer. Then Sky Shot. Condor, it is time, buddy. Oh, miss.
Swarm attack.
And no. 2
Good
misses.
stuff, Condor. What is a Bone Smasher and how can we learn to summon it?
Where's the... Oh, shit. Am I about to get smashed?
Was that question, where's the Bone Smasher, Jeff? Because right there is the answer.
Yes, I found it real quick. Especially when it smashed my bones.
That was my favorite part.
I'm ready.
There's a lot of... If we kill the person who summoned it, it goes away, right?
Typically.
Bum, 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 bum. What's up, Incarnate? I feel like
Fane should have power and farsight and the shadow infusion.
it was such a good angle. Looked like she was about to disappear. Mosquito swarmed.
Gross. That would be a lot of mosquitoes to do like 329 damage to somebody.
Fuck! Oh, well, at least he didn't insta-murder me.
Oh yeah, Alex, the reason I had Fane as an elf is because with Flesh Sacrifice, he can incarnate and then drop all 3 buffs on him the first turn.
Oh, true, yes. No, I changed the helmet.
Oh yeah, that's why it was so shitty.
Yeah, I have Fane one-handing and using his shield to make up for the lack of like armor from the helmet and the teleport gloves.
Time for everybody to add 100 things onto the field. Get out of here, Bone Smasher. Okay, the one right behind you is nearly knocked downable.
I mean, I was gonna gun it over to one of the Pain Weavers. Oh my god.
Just healed herself for 300 damage with all the blood underneath her. Don't curse my condor, no, little guy.
That's the fine thing to curse.
Look at him. Aw, bitch. Oh, he tried to fly, but he couldn't. Splorsh.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
I sure hope they just don't start kicking your shit in from that distance away.
I'll be fine.
Well, sir. We won't say.
I'll be fine. Whoa.
They teleport you onto the cursed blood.
Yep. No, no. I'm not decaying.
Oh, well, that's good.
So, good job, that guy.
Ouch. Jesus, guys, cut this shit out. I'm so on fire. Now beast mode. Fuck yeah, fire totem. I think it's time to give myself a little magic shield.
I think it's definitely from his armor for the... If you look at the Undead Black Ring Destroyer's portrait at the top, it's definitely his armor, but it looks like it's a whole bunch of thick-ass neck rolls.
Oh, ew, yeah.
It's like some Baron Harkonnen style neck roll action going on.
Yeah, he looks immensely gross.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, Winter Blast. Will you get 2 enemies? It looks like it. Winter Blast? Yeah, Winter Blast.
I feel like we'd be better off just killing the Pain Weavers than some of them, though, yeah?
I need an option for me because I'm getting fucking attacked.
Not true. You're decaying.
Yes, which is why I don't even have that much time to...
The fire totem?
Did it teleport?
It teleported your condor.
The condor and the totem.
Yeah, and then just blomped your condor with some fire.
Oh, okay. Well, good job, Condor. You did what you needed to do.
And he's not cute like the cat, so we don't care if he dies.
Aw, missed.
I think Dave's the one who has the cat.
I do.
Yeah. I care if Condor dies just because he's become, like, a mascot to me where he's very ineffective, but he comes in every single battle and tanks 1 to 2 hits that I don't have
He
to
shows
eat.
up and then goes, crap!
Yep. Back to his other realm or whatever. Oh. Is he gonna come over and stab me in the face? Don't do it.
No way he has the AP
Stab
to
me in the
do
face.
anything.
No, guess not. Let's see here.
Yeah, that is like how much I was critting for with Onslaught, and now that's how much I hit for regular.
Can he
Except
get to
the
that
Incarnate.
Fear
The
Maiden that's
Incarnate's
only got
perfect for
245? Oh yeah, murked.
Sure can.
Ah yes, the Flute of Destruction.
It's like one step from Shitty Recorder.
Yeah. So everyone, it's yes, the knockdown failed. Don't do it again. Oh, Bone Widow, protect me, please. Oh god, the fucking other Bone Smasher's gonna come and murder me.
He can from the Chameleon Cloak thing. It's from the Shadow Infusion.
Worth putting the HP down. Ouch. I won't die. Shackles of pain on me. Why? Ouch.
He probably could have much better used that AP, but you're a little lucky there.
He absolutely could have. Fuck, I'm still decaying. I need to get out of this.
You just gotta get the fuck out. And don't hit that Black Ring Painweaver.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm having a think real quick.
Oh, that's fine. You think as long as you want, because I'm also thinking about how I'm going to get myself out of this. The nice thing is that there aren't, like, an insane amount of these Black Ring people. Burn, motherfuckers. Hooray, Bone Widow's on fire. It is, like, literally required to happen every single time. I think I'm gonna cryogenic stasis
Jesus, I looked away
myself.
for 1 second and everything's on fire.
Yeah.
I supernovaed.
Don't cast Cursed Fireball on me, bro.
Just resisted death somehow.
Yes, I have resist death,
He killed one of his friends.
last standy things.
Did you? Shackles of Pain back to me, you piece of shit?
Oh, that son of a bitch. Okay.
You son of a bitch.
It is time for this so badly.
I'm ready.
I had to
Gets rid of
permafrost
your
myself.
shackles, too.
Yeah, and it gets rid of decaying, it gets rid of pretty much everything. I think I might still be burning because of where I'm standing, but it should heal me as well. I believe, right? And
I
heal
mean, you
over
get
time, yeah.
Plus
I think so.
100% fire resistance. And you're immune to burning.
Okay. So we still have this Bone Smasher, which is actually targetable by her. There's also this guy. Black Ring Destroyer. Is Fane doing okay on HP? Oh, I can't heal him anyway.
Yeah, I'm fine on HP though.
Okay. This should at least get him zapped, I guess? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, he's shocked. Oof. Oh, Dave. Oh, Dave. Oh, no.
Damn it.
Get some, Fire Totem. Get some. The destroyer near us.
Yeah, this guy hit for like 700 something.
Oh man, why'd you beat up
Oh, my
that?
totem.
So fucking rude. Bone spider. Giving no fucks and fucking shit up. Why are you doing that? I'm immune to everything. What does
The sole
Purge?
bright side
What does Purge
is
do?
he killed his friend.
Did he?
Like that Pain Weaver.
Yeah.
He killed his friend with the shackle.
Okay, so that Black Ring Destroyer is probably killable. Oh, it got rid of his source point? Okay. I wasn't sure if it got rid of permafrost or if that was like the effect that was just happening normally.
There's a lot of fucking cursed fire and cursed electrified blood in there.
Yes. Fucking Laser Ray is the coolest looking spell. Yes, Incarnate Champion. This guy's close to dead, right? 219. I want to use this, but I don't want to get that close. Just 3 positions. Is this only 1 position? Yeah. On you there.
I mean, that Black Ring Destroyer dude is stunned and necrofired.
Yeah, I just want to make sure he dies next turn.
He's stunned too, though.
What do we do with your 1 HP, Los?
He has no chill because he has magic armor. No chill there, Pain Weaver.
Yeah, it's a good point, Alex. If stuff is gonna start just slurping up all our source points, then using them rather than losing them is probably the best idea. Get fucked, Fear Maiden.
Evidently, fear is not a factor for you.
Poof! Did I get electro stunned by something?
Yep.
One fucking
You are
day.
indeed stunned.
Huh?
I said you are indeed stunned.
One day I'm gonna get to use my character to do something again. Aside from tank.
I mean, I've done a lot this fight.
You did a lot of damage and then you did a lot of dying.
I mean, technically, if you count the damage that I reflected with the shackle as I was murdered, I did pretty okay.
That is true.
I I mean, we also definitely still have a bunch of resurrection scrolls. I remember buying a bunch.
Ooh, ice totem.
Yeah, why not?
Donk. He's immune to wet. Hey, don't teleport our incarnate champion. Don't mosquito swarm our incarnate champion. Actually, it's a complete lie. Keep doing that, because...
Yeah, it's impossible to make him bleed his own blood.
Cool that she had 72 AP.
Yeah.
I can heal my... How about you? Come on over here and join us in the Necrofire. Are you within my soothing cold range? No. I am.
I don't think this game is still getting patched based on them trying to frantically make the rest of Baldur's Gate 3.
It's a good point. I was pretty surprised they actually released like that whole long playable junk for it.
For Baldur's Gate 3, they released like the first act.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I have not played it because I don't want it to like Final Fantasy VII remake me where I'm like, oh yeah, okay, let's the game ends.
You're getting fireballed. Thane should have some poisons in his inventory, I think. What's this coming in from the side of my screen?
It does not appear that he does, but
Thing.
if I wasn't standing in the fire, I would.
Oh.
Yeah, shields up at least, but...
Oh! I tried to move out of the fire and it killed me.
Goddamn.
You do have shields up that you can use.
It was on cooldown.
Yeah, I had already used it last turn.
Yep. Don't kill yourself there, Sir Laura. Okay, well maybe I'll get a turn. But who do we have left? Just the Pain Weaver and the Fear Maiden?
Yep.
You're dead way over there. How long is the distance of a register? 13 meters. Okay. Still fucking dying. Get some. Get some. Yes, I can do things.
Like, leap out of the fire?
Yes. Once I remember where I put tactical retreat. What? I can't. Why can't I only go like 3 feet?
Oh, you're blind.
Yeah, the smoke probably.
Oh, motherfucker.
It's because you're blind.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna have to run across it. Oh, wow, 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 wow. I also have 650. Oh, god damn it, I'm too far to fucking... Ridiculous. I choose David.
Put me in, coach.
I choose David. There we go. It's really struggling with having me click on you.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to click my can't die button. Thank you.
There's one extra shot. Don't do anything cool. Oh, he's just gonna kill me. Why? What did I do? Oh, it gives you necrofire immediately?
Yep, that's a waste.
What the fuck can I do then?
I mean, you click and then you can res him wherever you click. You just resed him on the spot, so put him in the fire.
Oh, I did that last time. I thought that just clicking, like, I was like, oh, I must have not clicked on
and
it.
then you click where you want them to go.
I don't know.
Get stopped for more res scrolls after this.
You're still on necrofire, I guess. Wish Bone Widow could do something.
Well, it's Bone Widow's turn. It can run over and hit that Fear Maiden near Losa.
No, I know. I'm saying I wish Bone Widow could do something to help Alex.
I could, like, use my can't die move on him, but then I would probably get popped.
Well, I don't know. Do you have potion? Giving them APs.
This guy does basically all magic damage, right?
It has seemed as such, yes. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Lived. It goes you and then me.
Step 1, get out of the necrofire.
Do I have any poisons?
There's one in my inventory. If you open it, you should be able to just grab it from a medium poison bottle.
Your inventory is not unlocked.
It is. It's not your turn, so you can't do anything.
Oh, okay.
It's medium poison bottle. And it did nothing.
Yeah, what?
Oh, because it was decaying.
The decaying.
Oh, potions are automatic? Like they're automatically. Oh, that's
Healing spells and potions will damage you for 100%.
That's
Apparently
weird as
you
shit.
didn't count the poison. Well, uh-ohs.
Yeah.
Takena's
Oh,
gonna go away in one turn, though.
Losa has cryostasis. I'll try that. If you live.
I mean, you get one more guaranteed turn, basically.
Yeah, that is true. You get next turn. Oh wait, yeah, Incarnate can fuck shit up. Nice. Oh. Now, what can I do to help?
Kill things. Yeah, water incarnates magic damage, but he has a restoration. The faster you can kill things, the better, basically.
That should count as some armor and shit, right?
Yep, sure does.
Okay, good.
And it got the incarnate too.
Yeah. He worked so hard.
He deserves it.
I agree. I should be able to donk the shit out of the maiden over there.
Donk away.
Donk number 1, pretty successful. Is this guy over here currently low, no armor? Nah, he's
No
got
magic armor. Yeah.
it.
You could shock him. Stun him.
That is true. I have cool arrows to do this kind of shit.
Freeze him. Cold arrow.
Oh yeah, is he wet?
He's wet.
Yeah, freezing arrow. Come on, freezing arrow.
Yeah, Feina's dominate mind.
Yeah, but he comes after him. So,
Yeah.
but that would be a good call though.
Got him.
Yeah. Now.
You're still decaying.
Maker.
Yeah.
Does he have fortify?
I mean, pretty much stay in that circle of protection.
Yeah, I have fortify, but that's physical. I need.
Does it get rid of decaying though? I thought it had that weird effect.
Oh, it does. I totally forgot about that. Good call. For some reason, I think nothing can remove decay.
27.
Bitch, what are you doing? Don't horrific scream at us.
I am terrified.
You're terrified? No shit.
Yeah, I will automatically try to run away. I'm not doing much this fight.
It happens. Well, do you think that cryostasis will kill Alex?
I think you should ride that dome of protection and just try and kill the fucker.
Yeah, I think I would be fine. Especially because the other one's charmed, so.
Problem is this bitch has
Can you
27 HP. No. It's on 1 turn cooldown.
You have a grenade?
Bonewood though?
The Bonewood... Oh yeah, does she have a nail grenade?
Yeah, maybe.
I have one in my inventory.
She has a love grenade.
I have one in my inventory if you grab it.
Can I? This one, right? Nail bomb grenade.
The one called Nail Bomb Grenade. This will be the first time we've ever used one.
Get nail bombed!
They're pretty good, because they let you do, damage types you couldn't otherwise do.
Yeah, that's actually something we probably should have been thinking of earlier. I want to cross into this necrofire, and I can't really do healing rituals.
I'm just Chili's charmed.
Suppose that's true.
You guys also been putting
Bye.
nails in your shoes?
What'd you say?
You guys been putting nails in your shoes, too? Did you
No.
know about that? Oh, if you combine your boots with nails, just like regular nails, it makes your boots so you can't slip on stuff.
No
Oh
shit.
my god.
No, I'm 100% serious.
What?
Yep, just nails, like the
Just put some
junk
nails
item
through the
or
fucking
whatever.
boots, yeah.
Yep.
Just no more
Did it
slipping.
just
Oh my
straight
god,
die?
like that! Yo, it just slipped on the ice!
Oh, it slipped on the ice.
Yeah.
I thought it died. I was like, come on,
It
guy.
slipped on the fucking ice.
Poor little dude. Alright, Incarnate. Great face punchies.
Yeah, you'll have to like choose to attack him because he's charmed, but
Oh yeah.
I'll just run him into the fire.
I don't think you get to control them.
Oh, that's right.
All you did was hurt the Bone Widow more than him.
And you get rid of his wet status.
Oh, whatever. He doesn't deserve to be wet.
But he deserves to be warm.
Oh, okay. I have to turn Alex up slightly. Thank you. That's a good point. Warm is actually better than wet, so I've done something wrong here.
Yeah, you've rewarded him.
Get shot in the face 3 times. Thank you for doing nothing.
He also should have Fire Whip.
He does have Fire Whip. But now he only has 2 action points. So.
Oh, Losa.
Skip.
You're 150 miles away. Oh, Bone Widow died that time. After I set her on Quadra Fire.
Punch.
Quick, use a bedroll as quickly as you can, Alex.
Do I even have a bedroll?
Nope, the Advocate has already started talking to me, apparently.
I'm gonna use bedroll first. And then I will listen in. A stirring display of violence.
I don't even think Fane has a bedroll.
As per
Oh, you got
yeah.
healed somehow.
the
Oh,
location,
I used somebody else's bedroll. But
Oh, okay.
The lizard leans in close, his rancid breath clogging your throat. As you look into the darkness of his eyes, you see an island. You see the winds that will carry you there. You see the way.
Destroyer's gloves.
now, Godwoken. We
Gloves
both
of
have what we
destruction.
sought, and thus all guarantees of safety are expired. You need not
Who's your
fear
strength
me,
person?
but this
David,
island hides
right?
more dangers than my claws. I recommend you go.
Yeah, here's some gloves.
But should
Now,
I find
okay,
you broken on the beach,
here's the big
I will
question.
shed no tears.
We
It
helped the
is
Advocate out.
something of a relic.
And
A relic
Jahan
that
wants
has had its
us
spirit
to
defiled
kill
by
the
Black Ring.
Advocate.
Oh yeah, we're still killing this demon fuck.
Okay.
Now, I have work to do. This place must be cleansed. It
Wants
must
to
be healed.
cleanse and heal
And
this
you
place,
must
though.
surely know that your welcome is wearing thin.
Does he doesn't want to destroy the tree, though, right? Can you talk to the tree? Will it do anything?
Got a blue dagger that might be better than what you have.
That's possible. Yeah, we got loot to do. 8 hymnal. Read some shitty religion things. Oh, ooh, oh, ornate hymnal. It has some kind of music, but it's beyond my understanding. Can I send this to Fane and he can figure out how to sing?
Potentially, Fane's a scholar.
Yeah, try reading that book and see if it does anything cool.
And which book?
The ornate hymnal.
Did you put it in Fane's bag?
I think so, yeah.
I do not see it.
Magic Circle Dagger is pretty good, actually. Oh yeah, Los is also a singer. That's weird. Thought I sent it to Fane. Maybe did I not click on that properly?
I don't see it, but that doesn't do much of anything.
Did I send it to Dave accidentally?
Oh no, I'm looking.
Yeah, okay. Definitely saw it get sent to Fane. Taming of the Holy Fire. Where does this skill... Is it called the... Oh, wait, it's called the Taming of the Holy Fire.
Oh, okay. Well, that changes it.
It was called Ornate Hymnal in my army.
I am able to decipher it.
Cool, what does it do?
Well, I read it, and I think that's it. I don't know. It lets me read it.
Okay. Anything interesting about it?
No, it's just sort of a poem
Okay.
of no real.
No
excitement.
obvious, like, hint or anything.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Alright, well, you get to read a cool poem. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And I can slurp corpses.
Mm-hmm.
Slurp me some corpses. Give me a sauce. Crazy noises.
So our quest thing for Secrets of Blood Moon Island says, investigate the island. The advocate told us to leave Blood Moon Island. Is he hiding something?
Well, he's definitely hiding all his blood. And I bet I know where to find it.
It's true. And I mean, if we're gonna do Lewis's quest, pretty much we have to kill him.
Yes.
So you should probably save. Let me see if there's anything worth buying from this guy here.
Slurpees real quick. Okay, the save is being crafted. Has been done.
Hello, sir. I'd like all your resurrection scrolls, please.
Okay, yes, grab all those, please. There's gonna be like a big-ass blizzard tonight in Massachusetts. I don't know how many of you are aware of that out in the internet zone, but
in theory, like 16 inches of snow.
Yeah, I've heard
crazy.
12 to 18 inches over the course of tonight.
Last I checked, it was 6 to something.
Yeah, it's been going up over the course of the week, which is never a good sign.
Oh.
Weather is happening. Oh, you're currently experiencing it. Nice.
I sent Fane a thing or two to investigate, but other than that, I just bought like another 7 resurrection scrolls, so we're good.
Is good.
Let's look here. A one-handed mace. And some pants.
I also sent a necklace that might be better than what Fane has.
It is. Cool.
Strength, summoning, and bartering. What a strange combination.
Yeah, right.
Can you do anything with this tree, Dave?
I cannot.
Okay.
Did we already do something with like the crypts?
No, we haven't successfully done that stuff yet. Oh wait, yeah, Dave,
like,
you gotta use Spirit Vision, and then you can click on the tree.
Oh, okay, let me try with it.
Yeah,
but
as
like, yeah,
resident elf,
random guy,
you should definitely be the one to talk to it.
He's like, you've kept your word and we've kept ours, but our business is concluded. Do not linger, your kind are not welcome. And it's the narrator's like, as you leave, you can't help but look at his eyes, desperate and pleading. He squeezes them shut and turns away. So like, something's a little shifty.
Yes.
There's an archaeologist guy over here. Ghost.
This guy's been fucking following us around forever because I think we started a quest and never finished it. So
It says, Godwoken, this tree is beyond sacred and is not for your mortal hand. I'm doing what I can to heal it. You would be wise to do what you can and leave. Oh, hang on. Let me fix something on my skill bar and then I'm ready.
Yeah, I mean, do we want to just fight him right away, or do you think there are more secret island things going on?
We can
What was
explore
that quest with the
the
blazing
island after
sculptures?
everyone's dead.
That is true.
That's true.
Once people have expired, it's a lot easier to explore their house.
Yeah, because there's definitely a little area to the north we haven't gone to
But, like,
in here and stuff.
that guy who's like pleading, it makes me want to think that like they're being controlled or otherwise manipulated.
Or just are pleading for deaths.
This guy also has way too many bones on him to be a good guy. I'm just gonna point that out.
There's a maximum number of bones you can have on
That's
him.
true.
Good point. Don't see Santa Claus riding around in a sleigh made out of bones.
Melody's left, by the way.
Oh, did she?
I'm talking to this guy, and I was like, where's Melody? It's like, oh, she left. Yo, what is this armor?
Oh, is it trade stuff?
Holy balls, that's so good, I'm buying it.
I found an ancient forge and some silver bars.
Odd old thing, isn't it?
Oh, goddammit, it's a quest.
That'll work.
One thing we didn't have enough of was quests, for sure. Oh, this is how we make the fucking, lever. Remember how we, like, went...
Oh, yes, we need that.
We went underground, and we were like, why... What is everything down here?
The great forge is black with a soot of ancient work. Inside is a casting for an ornate handle.
Build the forge.
Jeff, take a look at my inventory at this armor I just got.
I will in a moment. I'm trying to find where this silver is.
Silver bar. I have one. I just sent you one. I had one.
I could have sworn I just picked it up. I'm sure it's in front of my face somewhere.
I just sent you another one, but...
Happening with this. Keep scrolling back. Everybody saw me pick up the silver bars, right? Sort by last picked up. Oh wait, I have to click this. Okay.
The great forge is black.
Of course, it is not there anymore, so we go through the inventory very slowly, searching for the one icon that we're looking for. There we go.
Woo! Wow, this armor.
I don't know how many I need, but...
Excellent. We can use this shaft.
Okay, Christ, that was way harder than I thought it was going to be.
So Jeff, pull up my character and look at...
I can't look at your character.
Oh, okay.
Because
so
of this
I'm
game.
just gonna send you... So, this armor I just sent you, that's what I was wearing currently.
Stone Crusher.
It's crap. This is what I just found.
M-Rock. Strength, con, water resist, earth resist, two-handed retribution, and a little movement on top. With a crazy amount more physical armor than before.
That was 4K well spent at this little vendor guy.
Yeah. Don't know why he was selling that good-ass piece of equipment.
Hey, you sure no one wants this? All right.
Who has Necromancer? And does anybody need the Black Shroud skill book?
How satisfying.
Okay. So I have successfully crafted
Alright,
this thing.
Also, I bought 12 more resurrection scrolls. Send me back that armor, Jeff. The Stone Crusher.
I did.
Oh. And that's you. We don't have anyone who's good at necromancy.
Checking at the edges of the map to see if there's any, like... This seems significant. What was that?
There's a dead pain weaver over there. Wait a sec till we get there.
Enrock the Baleful, Corton the Stalker, Wisvilius the
Oh,
Malevolent.
and the waypoint we didn't find before.
Oh, thank God. So there's shit going on down at the dock and a bunch of dead guys and some sort of entrance.
Oh yeah, these like...
Oh, you're like right nearby.
Beholder looking things, huh?
Yes.
We should kill them. One of them just very comically went...
Yeah, I heard the guy. Okay, well... I'll gather up then, I suppose, and we'll at least begin to go talk to them.
They don't seem like they're gonna talk.
They are indeed automatically red. Save, just in case, right here. Somehow I doubt they will be friendly, just like... Excuse me. Angry dogs.
Void woken. And now these things.
Yo, don't bite me, little
Sure is good we put... Sure is good we have Jeff, who has 185 physical armor and 236 magic armor in front. Not me with 1200 health, 700 physical armor, and 300 magic.
I don't know why, but
1200 health? When did that happen?
my dog right here decided to start biting me. I'm back, Slate. Yep. Ha. And then we'll do... You know what? Get in there, Condor. I will save an AP. Yes, hits. Nice. Orgoth the Stalker says murd. Does that go in the chat log? Combat log? Not say murd.
No, it didn't actually. Well, it did, but not officially. His geomancer skills are really low. So
Pretty much did that just to do that.
Yeah.
Make him poison.
Yeah.
250 is pretty good. And now it's
We're
poisoned.
poisoned for 4 turns.
Right. Ah! There are corpse exploding stuff near us.
Oh,
Shit.
boy, there's a bunch of corpses near us, yeah.
It blood spit on.
Gross.
Bone Widow. He wants to bone. Oh, I'm trying to attack him. I could just throw you right in there, Dave.
I don't know.
Like, I could tele you all the way into next to whatever that fucking thing is.
I mean, you can go throw me in near that accursed dude. I probably won't die in 1 turn, then I'll on death if I need to.
Hold the stalker, or...
Chuck me in between Enelrak and Zerhackle.
And Hellrack.
God bless you.
Your options are
Zerrak.
here, like, closer to Enorak, or right behind Zerachel.
put me like closer to the little wiggly beholder thing.
Okay, I'll be next to it.
I mean, you might as well drop me on something to cause damage to it too, and not just me.
That is true.
Black ring.
Dunk.
Was it that fog that got them, or
What the fuck was that? How did I get
Was
zapped?
it the death bug that got? Oh, I reflected damage at you. Fuck you. Losa has 77 physical armor, homie.
Yes.
What is that?
I'm gonna find some
Armor.
magician goods that give her better armor. You actually could probably
You
use an upgrade.
dumpster.
You just see that he
Just-
death resisted?
Yeah, that's why I call him a dumpster.
Well, at least they're gonna focus on you for a sec. You'll probably mess up
Do you want me to just, do you want me
Harak.
to just delete one from this fight?
Yeah, if you just mess up Harak, that should be fine.
Jeez.
Bye.
That's what I meant by delete one.
That's onslaught, baby.
I didn't do enough damage to him to get through to shackle him.
Tag yourself, you guys. I'm Quizvilius. Are you a Quizvilius, a Cortan, a Hold?
I'm a Zerachiel.
You're Zerachiel, the accursed.
Yeah, no, I did get a little Quizvilius, the Malevolent. I'm definitely not a Cortan the Stalker, though.
No, for sure.
Gotta be honest with yourself.
It's true. You can't take those kind of
Take
quizzes.
these quizzes and you're not honest with yourself, then, like...
What are you even doing?
I mean, look, everyone wants to be Anorak the Baleful, okay? I get it.
But not
It's
everybody
help.
gets to be in House
Not everyone
Baleful.
gets to be. It's very intense music for a fight we're doing A-OK in.
Hey, you know what? Actually, that's a good
More
point.
blue.
I'm not even gonna waste my fancy arrows.
I'm just gonna source slurp these black ring clan weavers after.
Oh my god, the dog can fly?
Flying dog.
What?
Told you I'm not a hold this stalker.
Ah, in your face.
Such a hold the stalker move.
Doctors don't want you to know this one simple trick to make flying dogs love you.
I can see why they wouldn't, though. You know,
Yeah.
It's pretty intense.
that knowledge is
trick.
too dangerous for the public.
Doctors are responsible enough to not be running around, like, making armies of flying dogs happen. Like, we all know that's a bad idea.
It's
Laser
like
beam.
no teeth. 9 out of 10 dentists hate no teeth.
Laser beam.
Are you just punching me, bro?
Dude, he's punching you pretty good, though. Whoa!
Yeah.
Where are you coming from? Guys, I don't feel good about the fact that Quizvilius the Malevolent is gonna fucking kill me next turn.
I can fortify you, potentially, before that happens.
That'd be good.
Not
don't know
today,
what Quizvilius
Quizvilius. Not today.
How permafrost, sweet.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is kind of one of the few punch monks we've seen, aside from the Silent Watchers. Like, they kind of count.
I mean, there's not really a specific build for a punching thing. It looks like he has... Where is his 250% damage buff from gear coming from in his stats? Fuck that, it's... What are you even wearing?
A very good question.
But I mean, he has a permanent haste, is the demonic celerity, but
Use him AP too.
yeah, there's not really a way to make a punchy guy in this because you need a melee weapon to do a lot of attacks.
Sorry, Condor.
Cool.
What? Hey, wait, what? What is...
Okay, bye.
What happened?
You know, like...
David is still permafrost. David was hit for 434 physical damage. Losa killed David.
Oh, decaying, I bet, because of the cursed blood I'm in, and then it...
Permafrost doesn't get rid of decay?
Apparently not.
Immune to all damage? Ah, that's dumb.
Real good at dying this time.
Jeez. That's really not how I expected this to go.
I did. At least I got to click the onslaught.
Yes, help us hold the stalker.
I think he actually did kill that. It's gonna bleed to death.
Alright.
The accursed guy is all. Oh, he still resists death, but he's almost at a magic resist. There's Quizvilius. Oh, I'd watch out for that one.
It's Quizvilius the Malevolent, Jeff, please. You didn't spend 6 years at Malevolent School. Just for you to not respect the title.
Guess that's true. I don't want to be rude, even when I'm murdering him.
Yeah. Yeah, you get 6 minutes at a time with the soda vials, and then you have to get up and go plug in your laptop for 20 minutes.
Oh
and
god, he
you're allowed
wants
6
that.
more minutes of sofa time.
Wanted that Bone Widow's ass so bad.
Does it really have an ass? It just kind of has a collection of skulls back there.
I mean, it's what counts as an ass.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna actually use a source point, you guys.
Momentous. Dang. That was pretty good.
Yeah, did that, and it just hit enemies, right?
Oh, did it?
I think it hit your bird.
Seems to have nuked your condor.
Yeah.
We still got 230 health.
You know, he fine like that. He's just stunned, I
He's
guess.
stunned, but did it do damage to people, though, is the question? It says
think so.
Condor is stunned and cursed.
Zerakiel was hit for 260.
Yeah, okay. For a second I thought it was going to, like...
Cortan was hit for 454.
I'm going to encourage everyone. Actually, you know what? I'm going to soothing... Nope, that's useless. I'm going to encourage
Chain
everyone.
lightning definitely worked.
Okay, that was a cool-ass spill. Where you going, Quizvilius? Got that shit out.
Well, it's stuff at me.
-1 dog. The Bone Widow attack on its own.
Yeah, so did my incarnate.
Yeah, that's weird.
Were they confused or something, maybe? Or charmed?
Doesn't seem to be.
Yeah.
They're encouraged. We just encourage them to be more independent.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, in my head, I was like, "Damn, you're ripping through those turns fast."
Yeah, yeah, not intentionally. We're out of shit, right? Fuck it, it's time for adrenaline. Can't hit that guy? Come on. Oh no, I can't. Okay. You crippled. And Quizvilius is the only other one, right? Yeah. Burn to death, Zerachiel the Accursed.
The ancient philosopher, Quizvilius the Malevolent.
Quizvilius is about to get burnt to a fucking crisp. Look at all them tentacles on fire. I bet that doesn't feel very nice, Quizvilius. Even though I am your namesake. He's about to get fired on again. Where are you going? Madness Squall? What do you... Oh god. Maybe our things were mad. Condor!
Well, my friend and foe like while mad.
Get his ass, Condor! Yes, he blinded him! Does Condor get an extra 6...
Makes everything crazy and that thing just flies in and pecks his ass down.
Yeah.
So he has a
That
ton
was
of
a bad
AP.
choice.
That was the... yeah. I will enrage all of the animals! No, the animals are attacking me! With crazy rage.
Oh, he got frozen running over to punch him.
Oh,
I like that you charmed the Bone Widow as it attempted to hit you in its madness.
yeah, I like that too. Because I didn't get bone widowed. What the fuck? This game is so bad about highlighting enemies and then it not being in the radius somehow.
It's not great. What if we kissed in the poison?
Spread some fire, you mean?
What if we kissed in the poison? It feels so good, you guys.
Yeah, a wand.
Halloween.
All my spells are on cooldown.
That happens. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Wait. No, don't.
She just murderated the Condor.
Why would you murder the Condor, Losa? Are you healing the Bone
Generating
Spider?
the Bone Widow to death.
Did the Bone Widow just say "arg"?
Yeah.
You can talk. The whole time you could talk, and you did.
When, dude?
Look at it. It's got its hands on its face, like, "Oh no, I gave it up."
Oh shit, they weren't supposed to know.
Well, that was weird and creepy. How about we just kill Quizvilius as hard as possible?
Please.
Am I? No, I'm not healing it. God damn it.
Ow.
Will you guys just fucking end Quizvilius, damn it?
Oh, that sounds fun.
It has no lungs, it shouldn't grunt either. Well, it's a good thing I just bought 14 more resurrection scrolls.
Fuck you, Quizvilius. Ah, now to complete the game on my own. Leaving behind my dead allies.
Perfect, of course.
I can't resurrect you, Dave, because you're behind a pillar.
Ring. Was it the death fog that got them, or something else?
No, the something else was probably the 9 monsters we fought.
The demons we just
The
killed,
void's one
probably.
maybe.
Yeah. You were there, me. Oh, Losa, you have the bedroll. Well, that was the first battle where Losa basically didn't get punched in the face, and everybody else was fine. By fine, I mean Dave died.
Yep.
Black ring instructions.
I'm just gonna have to start like popping
The letter
my can't die
pulses
move
as
first.
if possessing a heartbeat and glows with pale light. Children of the God King. Priests are in disarray. Autosave. What's happening?
That was a door to something up here.
Oh, did the little tomb thing. Are you being instantly murdered?
Nope, I came back out.
Okay, lovely. The priests are in disarray, and the tree is soon to give up its secrets. It's time to descend upon Blood Moon Island. The demons would bar the way with death fog, but I dare say the unliving among you should have no trouble passing, nor should those with a gift for surviving such toxins. Go, it is your desire and your duty. S. The missive is signed with a single letter.
Steve.
I knew Steve was behind the black
Fucking
ring.
knew
My
it was you,
nemesis.
Steve.
You brought your nemesis with you, Alex, you bastard.
Yeah.
Steve and I had no quarrel. The boat... Oh, there's a chest on the boat. I'll go get that chest on the boat.
Was it the death fog that got them?
Yep.
Something else.
What? This only accessible via... Or can I use Losa to...
Move the chest, maybe.
Yeah. Sorry about that, chest. Didn't mean to hurt you there.
It moved. Again. There we go.
What?
Wow, a whole bunch of literally nothing. I mean, it was like there's like 100 gold and a chicken scroll.
Oh man. I was hoping that was gonna be the coolest fucking boat chest.
Yeah.
So this tomb is definitely an explorer in here too.
Yes, it is called Hatch. By the way, do we have poisons to give to Alex? Let's do that so we can avoid.
I took a Zykes Talon from somebody so I can make poisons.
Oh yeah, we grabbed that and we never actually ended up using it.
All that does is you just combine it with a regular potion and it makes it a poison one.
Oh, then take one of these, some of these huge healing potions that do like 600.
Oh wow, yeah, I've got huge healing potions.
Combined with this guy. Yeah.
Huge vial of poison. I'm gonna go look in these vases. Actually, everybody go slowly. I have a feeling there might be traps. Losa? Legendary amulet from a fucking random vase? Let me send this along to you real quick, Alex, if you would take care of this, please.
+2 strength, +4 intelligence, +1 huntsman, +1 leadership.
What? That's sick.
Weird.
Takes away my finesse necromancer persuasion, but you know what?
It also
I
has
sent you some
114
hands.
magic armor. So
I sent
Oh,
you
yeah.
hands to identify.
Super,
I'll send
please.
Jeffril or Losa?
Jeffro.
Oh man, some gloves. Ham fists. Earth resistance, thievery, critical chance, finesse gloves.
Oh shit, that looks like a sweet crossbow.
Can we just get another lucky?
Yeah, a legendary crossbow this time.
Oh. Oh. Be still my beating penis.
Exactor. Air and physical. Yeah, let me just send it to you.
Well, the damage is quite literally double the thing I'm using.
Well, then we should definitely
then,
save.
Change that, absolutely. And
Yes.
we should save. After the back-to-back luck.
Give Losa... Oh, she's got the captain's compass.
Oh, interesting. Exactor is -1 movement.
Yeah.
But between the extra move you have on that necklace and then you in the pond.
That's crossbows as a whole, though. So like,
okay.
you can't get away from it.
Sent Fane some boots.
I think some fancy
look
pants
at.
crossbows have reduced movement, but it's generally shitty.
These are some boots. They're much better than the boots I'm wearing, so I will use them.
Grant skill venomous or. Oh, what? If you slot a piece of armor with a source orb, you can get mass cleanse wounds?
Mm-hmm. Jeff, did you save?
No, I will do so right now.
Yeah, please do.
It's so gratifying when all my hours of arcane studies pay off.
Thank you, Fane.
What did that lever do?
I think it's supposed to open the door. It's like showing us that we can use a lever to get into the other ones. Oh no, even if there's absolutely nothing in here, those vases provided us with some sweet things.
My God, so worth it. Immediate massive upgrades for Jeff.
I don't think there's anything else in here, huh?
Oh.
For real? Wait, hold on. The thing we always forget to do.
Oh yeah.
There's the fucking archaeologist.
The archaeologist.
Fucking hate that guy. Do you know that you can dig at the black pits? Yes.
Yes, I know.
What being haunted is like because I hate it.
Because it's the lamest.
Just forgot a vase. Okay. So we still have the lever, and now we can probably access the other burning or blazing sculptures.
How much experience do you need to level up, Jeff?
76,475.
Okay, cool. So I do still get experience when I'm dead.
Yes. Oh yeah, no, we figured that out a while ago.
So there's a portion.
Because I died a lot. Did you check out the top left?
We may have gone there. We can definitely go take a look.
Yeah, because now that this appeared and like there was a hatch back here, then maybe there might be another little
Yeah, I mean we definitely need to go do that lever thing.
For sure. And I think we should do that before we attempt to hyper murder the advocate.
Agreed.
I don't know how, but we all chose different. What the fuck? There's a bunch of blood cocoons back here. No, that was a real word. I'm compelled to touch him.
So there's some slime in it, so that's cool, I guess.
Found a tooth in one. I'm not even gonna take it. Raw red meat? Nope. Can't reach. Intestines. Losa! My lucky charm. Headwear molded from dappled bark and hide. 3 words are engraved inside. Unity is strength. They don't usually have quotes on them.
Interesting.
Here you go, Fane.
If you like this one.
What happened to them?
I personally can't wait for Brother Quest Part 2, Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh my god, Baldur's Gate 3. I was watching a fucking, for like probably the third time.
Nothing.
A Baldur's Gate 2 speed run.
Oh, nice. What was that helm you got, Alex?
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. I didn't do that one yet. Finesse Helm. Wits, Aerothurge, Geomancer.
What? That is much cooler. Well, It's not better than the captain's helm.
Whoa, I found things.
Like
I found Mervil the
Eminees?
Accursed, Lerm the Accursed, and Verkden Spellbinder.
My god.
And a lot of cages.
Okay, let's fight the Accursed, because it sounds like they're cursed, and...
I mean, they're red. Doesn't it seem like there's a chance to talk?
Yes. They have a cool house back here that I want to go into.
You want to hit that quick save button?
I think I might hit that save button.
I'm a large walking mound of flesh.
Yeah, that's the the sneaking thing when you're here.
In this area, yeah.
It's the grossest thing.
Jeff and I have also played many a shooty game. There was many moons of Halo on Legendary. I mean, they're gonna see me here. Are we ready for this fight?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I guess.
Apparently this did not start the fight. I'm gonna get my cooldown back. No.
I did it! Oh my fuck.
So you did, huh?
There's a lot of them.
The
Yeah,
Puck's
okay.
blood spawn. And the Faker blood spawn. Cool.
Don't forget, smoke those source points hard and fast. Hey, welcome to my platform.
Yeah, commuting and college, it makes it like difficult to have friends. Though a lot of the people I actually was like on my freshman floor with and stuff, I really don't talk to that much.
Yeah, same for me. I talked to a few that I met through like other means at school. Screep. It's your Condor Eagle Hawk.
What a good eagle. I'm not an eagle. I guess I'm just gonna save an AP. Yeah, Condor. Get some.
So does he just ignore armor?
Yes.
He has, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Even on his basic attacks, he.
Well, she has 9 health.
Slapped.
9
Yeah,
health
she
and
just
she's
got absolutely demolished.
She's 9 health and she's decaying.
Oh, sweet.
How do we get rid of decaying?
Fortify.
Fortify. Okay.
Which Fane has.
She's got a
And
scroll.
She might need to ice block. Oh, if she has a scroll of it, then yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to scroll her. Fortify.
And then ice block.
Yeah. I have 1 extra AP. I think I'm gonna encourage before I go to sleep.
Sure.
Good luck, everybody else.
Yeah, right.
Bye, guys. Ice block.
Have fun. I'll be in here.
Like a good frost mage.
Okay.
Carnium, many years, and if you add them up, several. That's how I feel too. Can these things climb ladders? Are we just like safe here?
They usually can. What? Goddamn ate a corpse.
We did.
What is demonic surfeit? Oh, heals plus 25, damage plus 30. That's not good. I don't think you can hammer dash off of
and
platforms.
you started it before my oh, here we go.
Can you blitz attack something?
Can you blitz attack? Of course I can blitz attack something.
Can you blitz attack something? Does Fane have Play Dead?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Skill that I forgot about.
Oh, not too bad.
It should let me get... This piece of shit. It should let me get, +2 AP every time I kill something, and not just the first time.
Yes, then that would be what they call broken.
Shh, I still have to kill him. I'd love to, like, whirlwind and get, like, 6 AP back. What time is it? Incarnate time. We gotta get Fane back as the elf for the step. What does undead give him for bonus?
I'm not sure.
It's probably something magical.
I know he gets that time warp skill.
Oh, can't bleed, can't be suffocated, can't drink. Can't get drunk, I guess.
No, that sucks, Pacifisto. Well, thank you for coming.
Oh no, yeah, good night, Pacifisto. Catch you in the next one.
Videos go up on YouTube.
Yeah, thank God this goes to...
We're all... Just remember, we're all Hook Brothers.
Yes. Thankfully this stream is on the earlier side of the night because... Oh, nice. Because we are, like, gonna get this huge snowstorm, and if it, it was happening during the day, I was concerned.
I work from home, which means the death of snow days. It also means I can have a job during all of this, so you know, pros and cons.
Yeah. I think it weighs out.
Yes! Yeah. Condor! It died!
He would have lived through one, I think.
You know, Jeffrell has this bag full of cool arrows.
The Google server's going down as the new snow day.
It went down a couple days ago.
Yeah.
I need like an arrows tab with all my cool...
Make a second hotbar.
Yeah, well you can just press the scroll down. I'm pretty sure there's like some kind of...
Change your hotbar number.
Yeah, there's some commands to like go up and down on a map. Oh, that's just an arrow. Explosions. What else? Water. Shockies. Super shocky clouds. I think that because Mervil the Accursed is up momentarily.
Remember, he's resisting death.
Right. No, what I'm going to do is charm him.
Okay.
Ooh, it's making a cool sound.
Oh, it's a charming arrow? Sick.
Yeah, man. I can make more of them if we ever took like an hour to just fuck around with materials and crafting and...
I better go buy them too.
Also
remember, I'm still sitting on like, even after spending like 8K, still have just on me 25,000.
It's true.
And Fane's got like 5.
You guys also have a bunch of stuff you could sell. You need to hold on
Yo,
to.
these this whole charming thing is the best.
How did I stunned you?
You son of a bitch.
I guess my ricochet
magic
hit
shell
you?
me. Losa
Oh
can
yeah, I
magic
can
shell
do
me.
it with Losa, that's alright. And she'll be up next turn, too.
Yeah, she should heal herself too, but magic shell would be good, because then I can just go punk one of them.
Oh yeah, see dude, has there ever been such a thing as like a heat advisory no school day or something like that?
We have a friend who lives out in Arizona and is a teacher, and I feel like there's been 1 or 2 days where the heat killed the AC and HVAC at their school. I have a snowblower that I get to crack out for the first time.
Burn, motherfuckers. Oh, did he just get
No,
charmed? That's
charmed.
fucking awesome. See, there's a reason I still wear the captain's garb.
Not charmed anymore. It's madness now. His other dude used a madness move on him.
So now he's madness charmed.
And he used the healing ritual? Did Lissa not get to go? Oh, she didn't get to go. She just came out of the ice block.
Oh. Well, I don't know if the condor can do anything for you. I know it's
to
not.
unstun me? No.
No, it's not Jeffrill's turn. Give me the condor's abilities. There we go. Condor's coming to bite you. It's coming to claw you right in the face. Holy shit, the blind went down. Oh, Condor, I knew
Good
you.
job, Condor.
I knew he was special.
You always knew you had it in you.
I knew you always had it in you to die and be reborn in an endless cycle.
Life and death is the same as continuum.
Well, Lerm is charmed.
Lerm's also getting his face punched in.
Yeah, Lerm needs to die, period. My god, Merle the Accursed is running away from my Condor. I knew it. The whole time.
Lerm actually can't die yet.
He has Death Wish on, though. That's...
And, resist F.
Oh, fuck.
As far as I can tell, the only things you can do with the Phoenix Egg are eat it to learn Phoenix Dive, which I already know, or bring it back to the Lady Vengeance, and then you have like a Phoenix pet for the ship. Thing trusted us to let us cast a fireball on it, so I'm not really looking to eat it. Plus, I already know Phoenix Dive.
Why can't I target Merle? This does damage in the area, right? And poison a target, deals poison damage. This is Merle. Lerm, Vercon. Oh, it's interrupted. Damn.
I mean, Vercon Spellbinder doesn't have a resist death. He's a different kind of thing.
I also can't reach my destination because everybody's stacked up here. If I got
mean,
closer.
If I get to take a turn, I'm gonna go Onslaught Verkle and just kill him.
Merle or the other guy? Birkden?
The Roger.
Yeah, I'm gonna go mess with Birkden.
Roger. You got shocked once. I tell you what, I just realized how useful this new thing is. Hey,
What new thing?
this crossbow, because it does lightning damage and can set shocked. So it literally
If you hit him
just
twice, you can stun.
yeah, it just stunned that dude into two
Also,
arrows.
it looks dope because it's a triple crossbow.
Yeah, that's not a thing, but it's cool.
No, it's not. But it's still cool, yeah. Also, says you, were you alive in Divinity 2 times and also the Divinity 2 universe?
No, I've been to a couple medieval fairs. 3 crossbows. It should be triple damage, you're right.
Laser beam.
Psst.
Feels like that could do way more.
Thing behind it.
I love how it
His Pain doesn't have very high pyro. That's his next thing he's working
burn
on.
shit behind, all the way behind him. Fortify.
Moved your decaying.
Thank you for the armors. Ouch, you bitch.
Oh man, I'm gonna get a turn.
I really want a healing ritual, but it's gonna fucking hit Alex for 200 damage.
That guy doesn't have death resist anymore either, does he?
Fane has 750 magic armor right now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I think you're fine.
Blow me up,
that.
fam.
Fuck me up.
Just fuck my shit up. Healing's physical. It also didn't go to Fane, so victory.
That's weird and great.
Yeah, Los is decaying. You know this, right?
I do.
Why did you throw him into the fire where I now have to stand in the fire?
Because I bonked him on his friend. Or I can do something cool. Want to see something cool?
Do I?
Is it gonna stun me and make me not have a turn?
I don't know, I've done that a few times.
Go for the eyes.
I don't know if this is also gonna hit me, but...
God, I think you landed in the one spot I'm gonna need to be in. Yes, thank you.
See, there you go. Condor can fly. Look at him. He's over there celebrating a battle well fought already. Don't get cocky, Condor. Come on. Let's think about that fish that I'm gonna give him.
Unfortunately, I don't have the AP to do it. I can just do this real quick.
Incarnate is
Get
next.
the fuck out of here.
We got 2 back at least. You can knock down Mervil, then Incarnate should be able to come around the corner and hyper punch. Yeah. Alright, Incarnate.
Guess I won't onslaught.
Your target Mervil is already burning and dying on the ground. I bet.
Yeah, take your pick.
I'm not blocking the. Yeah, okay, good. Nice. Might be done with the Necrofire now. Oh well. And doink. Shout out to people who watched and like Disenchanted, by the way.
Strongly agree that is a show worth watching.
Such a good show. Where the fuck
It's
is...
on the list.
Now the cave will be filled with the sound of laughter and the smell of horse.
The whole show is so good.
It is pretty good.
Well, this crossbow is a much-needed improvement in terms of raw numbers. Like, I was kind of starting to fall
That's how
behind.
I feel about my weapon.
Yeah.
Like, swapping the knockdown for how much extra fucking
Well, you
damage I'm
with
doing.
Whirlwind and the Execute buff and Flesh Sacrifice, you can put out a lot of damage per turn.
I mean, without making... With crits, like if I auto-crit myself, even with no percentage damage buffs, I'm pretty certain I can do almost 2,500 in onslaught. With this new weapon, if I had the same setup that I did last time, with like just all the max damage buffs, it would just fucking slap. 3,000 damage in a click for when something needs to just get dropped.
The Condor is
Sure to
so
light yourself
fucking
on
metal.
fire for extra intimidation.
Yeah, the Condor's metal as fuck. All of my summons have to be on fire always. Oh no, the Bone Widow's not on fire. I made a mistake.
It's attacking! Evasive maneuvers, Quackers!
Little
What
right
are you
there.
talking about, bro?
This is no
We're
time
not
for
attacking
idle
it.
chit-chat.
Alright, Losa, bring it back in for a bedroll. We're gonna take a nap together. You go, Condor. What are you doing over there? You don't have to spend the rest of your short existence in the fire.
I sent you gloves, Alex.
Alright.
Thank Christ. All the goddamn... Hi, Condor. Go a long way. Anything particularly interesting off their bodies?
Nothing really.
Be grateful that you don't feel the need.
An elven skeleton.
That's hilarious. Be grateful you don't feel the need to use that outhouse. I mean, it wouldn't make any of this any worse by pooping in it.
Yeah, it just wouldn't be fun.
Oh no, there's some human feces on top of that flesh tendril?
Island's ruined now. Gotta go home.
Yeah. This place was gonna get 4 stars before.
Oh, there's a chest up here, I guess, that we already grabbed.
Oh, I can still loot the skeleton. The skeleton has a crumpled note. I am in well over my head, and it's your fault. You were the one who left my socks undarned. You were the one who over-roasted the boar I hunted. A man's home is his castle, but you made it a hovel. I merely spoke some gobbledygook and waved my hands around, but just to get away from you. You drove me to it, okay? Now I'm stranded on this goddamn island surrounded by demons. Every one of their ugly faces reminds me of you. Just wait till I find a way to post this letter. Boy, you will be sorry.
Each their ugly faces reminds me of you.
Well, shouldn't have made a deal with demons, bro, especially just to escape home. Is that it? Was there anything interesting or cool in the house?
No, not really. There was nothing on that elven body.
Bucket helmet.
Oh, there is a bucket. I think it is time for us to go use that silver lever.
Oh boy, is it time for blazing statue time?
Well, no, it's time for these crypt thingies.
Aren't those markings blazing statues? Oh, they're under the blazing skull. Which one did you go in?
The one that was right by where we were.
The closest to us? Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
The priest has scried the demon's lies. The priest has scried the demon's lies. The priest has scried the demon's lies. The priest has scried the demon's lies.
Okay.
There's got to be more to it.
What?
The priest has scried the demon's lies.
Brother Morgan.
Telekinesis, try and remove that source orb there.
Did my order send you?
Oh.
To cure the child.
I'm watching this, Alex. You want to ask?
Yeah.
He's in need of
Some form of demon seized her and nested inside her mind. We can find her here until a way to safely remove. She has no family that we know of. All she had was a pet cat. That poor girl's life is drifting past her, thanks to that demon. Her cell is just over there. Are you sure you can help her? What are you going to do?
I'll try my best.
My brothers were confident they could help her as well. But nobody else is coming to help her.
Yeah, good point, Morgan.
I'll let you in, but promise me one thing.
Sure, I'll take her.
Whatever happens, take her away from this.
The spirit can't help but smile.
Ghost smile.
The moment I laid eyes on you. Come, I'll let you in.
Come.
Take good care of her. Bring her somewhere peaceful. Don't disturb the demon within her. There's no telling what could happen if it breaks.
Can we scream into the demon's face until it leaves?
So there was definitely. He said the cat. We ran by an undead cat outside.
There's also a cat in there.
No, it's the cat in the cell with her.
Oh, okay. I mean, save and then maybe talk to the cat.
I love talking to skeleton cats.
Buttons, the undead skeleton cat.
Yes. Perhaps Buttons can let us in on what the deal is. Up here, Buttons!
away! I won't let anyone hurt my mistress anymore.
You have remarkable loyalty, Cat.
Mistress saved me when I was a kitten. She took me in, fed me and kept me warm. She deserves loyalty. I won't leave her side, not until she wakes. My
This is like
heart
the
stopped
worst
beating, and my
fucking
flesh fell away.
dialogue prompt
No
I've
matter,
ever seen.
I'm
Tell the
staying
cat to
here.
back down or you'll smash its bones into dust.
Listen, skeletal cat.
Sorry, my phone's being...
We'll ask for permission.
Strength, finesse, or intelligence? Well, it's gonna be finesse. Yeah!
The tension eases out from the cat's skeletal form. It sits.
Sit down, cat.
Go on. I'll be watching.
Okay.
Right, then maybe save again before you try whatever bullshit with the child.
I don't even know how to get down there. Yeah, I guess I just have to talk to the girl.
Oh, I didn't mean to, but I did.
Oh.
Just leave.
I just shot at a pillar accidentally too.
Just click the leave the girl.
Oh, he said there's little
The
to
young girl
do
lies still.
until the pillars are removed. So I guess we... Sorry, cat. Look out, bro. Buttons, get away from the pillars. Thank you. I atrophied the pillar. Did you see that? Excuse me, child.
The young girl lies silently on the floor, eyes open and staring. Her only movement is the tiniest rise and fall of her chest.
I'll take a closer look at her.
The girl's eyes don't even flicker as you lean in close.
I guess I'll take her hand.
Her fingers seem to grip you ever so slightly.
I mean, you're best with like wits or memory, right?
Yeah, it would be wits over memory.
Go for wits then.
The girl's grip tightens. A flush of color spreads across her previously bloodless
Teleporter asked
features.
the Lady Vengeance,
She's
I guess.
grown stronger, strong enough to move, perhaps.
Achoo! What about you, Buttons? Go closer over here to talk to you.
She's gone. I can still smell her. She must be near. I'll find her, no matter how long it takes.
Okay, my headcanon is just gonna be that Buttons can find her
Shows
no
up,
problem.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Buttons better be on the Lady Vengeance, because it's very rude of us to not teleport her skeleton cat with her. Also, level.
Wherever
Yo,
you
Morgan.
take care of her.
Oh, okay. Oh, bye, Morgan, forever. He disappeared. He just said take care of her and do a good job and cure her if you can. Anyway, bye. Really want this fucking
Anyway,
source
that's it
orb.
from me. Bye.
Can I have
The
your
priest
source orb
described
now?
The demon's lies.
So taunting, it's right there.
What did you pick up for levels on Fane, Alex?
Oh, I didn't do them yet. I was gonna ask.
Probably just intelligence and then pyro, I think.
Okay.
If its summoning's maxed out, which I believe it
I
is.
feel like there's something going on about the demon lying. I don't know. Maybe the priest is involved?
Yeah, I mean, the demon very much seems to be lying. It's a demon. That's what was in... That's what Benghazi was? It's a demon's name?
Oh, Christ.
This is no time for
It's crazy.
Lisa and want to talk to each other, apparently.
Yeah, everybody and I want...
No, I tried talking to him. It says,
The chill
can't
of the
talk
vault
now.
seems even colder for what you have just witnessed.
That was horrifying, but what choice did the priests have? No.
They locked people away with demons. I don't care about
A dusty old chamber with a demon locked inside. There's a metaphor in here somewhere. Why these folks would volunteer for it is beyond me.
To lock someone away for eternity is terrible. But to leave them with no one but a demon for...
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
We all on the same page, baby.
Into the next one we go, I suppose.
Sure, this one will have nothing scary or spooky in it.
No, surely there will be no spooks.
Check all the things while it...
This one's missing a lever, but we should probably also spirit vision again.
Was the... Wait. Yeah, they were all missing a lever, I think.
Nope, that last one wasn't. It just said some force is preventing it from opening it.
Oh, you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have the lever for this one.
Yeah, do that.
Don't act like I'm not here.
Based off this guy's voice, seems slightly questionable.
Do you want to do the discussion, Alex? Or
One
shall
must
I?
not mean harm to do it. Please, go. It's the silver shaft that's missing. There's an...
Oh, figured that out.
A trembling spirit.
Your deal, though.
What are you doing? One must not mean harm.
His hand shaved.
As a priest, I had a patient. A dastardly demon held him in its grasp.
I think Jeff has it.
The
I
demon
do.
absorbed all his
I'm listening to the rest of his...
in exchange for his soul. I planned to torture
I was certain we'd
until it
overwhelm
gave
him
up its
by
grip over the
overwhelming the
poor
patient with pain,
fellow. I
huh?
began in earnest, but his cries pierced my heart. Even if the treatment could save him, I hadn't the stomach nor the soul for it. So I lied to the others. I told them there was no helping him. I told them to see
Oh,
us
no. Brother Calvin.
where he could do no harm, where I could guard his
Calvin,
better one soul
Calvin.
than
Can we banish the demon?
Yeah, I mean, I can either eat his soul, or I can ask him
Or
if I can
just
have
this
some.
demon gluts.
Anyway, the demon... No, no!
Only the utmost torture.
Anytime
would
you
draw
talk
him
to
forth.
a ghost now, you just
I
always have the
couldn't
back
do it.
pocket option of
I
like, yeah,
refused
fuck you,
to
source
subject
vampire.
myself or my comrades to such barbarism.
The utmost
If
torture.
you've the stomach for such an ungodly task, I won't keep you from
So
it.
what? Go in and hit it with my axe a few
Perhaps
times.
you
Like
could
I'm
inflict the pain.
pretty
We
much
broke the
good
lever
with
for
that.
the door when
We're
we
talking about
locked it
damage per
inside,
second?
so that none would ever attempt to free him, no matter
Okay, goodbye.
Salve
The lever part
and
of the
open
lock
the door.
mechanism seems to be missing.
It's gonna make me find the fucking lever in my inventory.
Yep.
Nope, that's a long branch. There we go.
It's not working. There's something to this I'm not seeing.
It's not working. There's something to this
Maybe
I'm
we
not
need to
seeing.
talk to the guy to let him in. Let us in again.
Can't talk now.
Yeah, I guess.
Potentially.
Wherever he went. There he is.
Yeah, we have to persuade him to let us in.
Let me. If it's persuasion, let me try it.
Okay, yeah.
You should go from here. This is no place for
Can
the
I help
living,
banish
for
the demon
sane.
that plagues your former patient?
As the lever's fixed, you could... Perhaps you could extract him.
Contain him, defeat him
But
once he's
you'd
been
have
loosed.
to be able to contain
Yeah, I'm into
him.
that.
Defeat him once he'd been loosed. Who am
Finesse.
I to
Let
say
me free you of your
have
burdens. His hours have
I like the option of steer
suppose-
the conversation in a different
suppose
direction.
the alternative
Yeah.
Oh man,
is no
yeah.
better than
So
trusting
like
you.
that death fog around
Go,
the island,
do
and
what
like
you can.
boats. Boats are cool.
You're eating cheese? That shit's pretty good. The archaeologist is like, I'm here too, you guys.
Don't forget about me.
Come and talk to me, please.
Do you want to save before we start this nonsense?
Well, I saved before we chatted with him, but he's current. Wait, I can save during dialogue.
A little closer still.
Wants me to come closer to him.
That'll go great.
He's beat the crap out
How
of me.
long it's been. How very, very long it's been.
Since what, guy?
Please, Daddy, more punchies.
Brother Calvin locked me up in here because he said I was possessed.
Yeah, because you totally aren't
by a
giving any
demon.
credit to that demon thing with how you're talking right now.
I know. Just because I sound
locked
like
me up because you had a demon, and I don't feel pain.
My real
His
name
name's
is
fucking Possessed Dwarf. Yeah, you're right, Alex.
My name
Pay
is
no attention to my floating nameplate.
My name is Eric. Eric.
I'm Steve. Steve the horribly possessed dwarf. I mean, Steve the dwarf.
Raise an eyebrow and say that Kelvin was pretty convincing.
Old brother No Life took it on himself to stow me down here.
Okay,
Maybe
yeah.
I was a little kooky back then.
You
But
gotta
you'd be
wonder what
amazed
for,
how
huh?
sobering
Praise the
millennia
seven.
of imprisonment can
His mouth
Unlikely.
twists in an ugly snarl as he stutters that last sentence, and a flicker of something
This guy's gone
unrecognizable
full demon,
yet
man. You never go
malevolent
full demon.
flashes across his gaunt face.
You are here to free me, right?
What can you give me?
What can you offer for your freedom? Yeah. I'm not here to let an insane
The
man
first
loose.
one, probably.
Yeah.
I just like whistle and walk away. Well,
The dwarf's face becomes calm, serene.
He'd be so pissed
He
off.
looks into your eyes, tranquil as a baby lamb.
Well then, just destroy the pillars. Nothing to it, for one not wrapped in chains.
Okay, so he just wants me to destroy the pillars, huh?
This guy's not creepy at all.
Well, there definitely isn't going to be a fight, and I'm definitely not going to move Losa out of the way slightly.
Our shield
I don't have time right now, Sir Laura. Okay. Dunk. Dunk. Dink. Dank. Our shield speaks! The sweet shackles of pain. Hey, stop restoring our friend! Defeat the dwarf is the current goal.
It is 80 AP.
What a big dumb idiot being down below me where I get plus
I am
40%
so
damage.
fucking jumping in on him.
Can I knock off?
We're about to onslaught him so good.
Yes.
Jeff, I think we need to have, I think we need to have a quick conversation about how you never ever use your levels.
Yeah, it's just I want to keep things rolling and I have the screen, so it takes a while of people just staring at stats. It's a good thing to do at the beginning, at least.
I guess I just like I've known what I'm going to put my points into for many levels now.
Yeah, you looked into some builds and stuff. Also, I knocked his ass down, so we at
Well,
least...
once I figured out like what I wanted to do from there, it's just dump points into strength. I mean, I have 50 strength right now.
Rare.
Wow, my dude can move items with a weight of up to 375 kilograms, and I can carry 500 kilograms.
Half a ton on your back.
It's literally 1,100 pounds, and I can just kind of shove around 700 pounds like it's no thing.
I'm hoping that we just, like,
I
mess
have,
this
actually.
dude up, and it's nothing complicated.
I have given myself 8 memory, and that's it. I have 10 finesse, 10 intelligence, 10 wits, 18 memory that I put 8 into. 16 con, which is a +8 from gear and a -2 from the spider kiss, and then 50 strength.
Yeah, I've been trying to cover all the other bases in terms of persuasions and,
Well, persuasion is a civil ability, and I'm very good at bartering.
Right, but you need this. You need the civil ability and you need the stats.
Oh, I'm real fucking good at strength persuasion, theoretically.
That is true. If we ever need an intimidation, is my my finesse is 26, and I mean 5 of it's from gear.
13 of my strength is from gear.
Realistically, I just need. Are you gonna get down there, Dave, or? Still thinking
Yeah.
about it?
I don't think I'm gonna onslaught him.
I don't think you need to. I mean, the only thing that I'm thinking is that maybe it's something weird where, like, you have to shackle some pain him or something.
I'm thinking that once we quote-unquote kill him, yeah, that.
Okay.
It feeds me. I like it.
That was 3,000% not the voice I would associate with that thing.
No.
Son of a bitch, I'm stunned. Hi, Jeff.
Hey! Wait, where did it go?
Swap
Where
place
you were?
with you, I think.
Why can I attack Losa?
She has madness.
She's possessed, yeah.
It's not listed on the current...
She,
No, it's
she has
in
a
her.
permanent demonic invasion and possession because it's Losa.
What does that mean?
It means that she's on their side for now.
Character is
I think
possessed
you
by
need
a
to beat it
demon
out of her.
causing madness. Alright, sorry, Loza. Jesus, how come I never get crits on anybody but my own...
I mean, maybe you don't just kill Losa?
Well, don't kill her, but...
I mean, I can hurt her again. We have a clear mind spell or something?
Ooh, that's a good call. Feign is clear mind.
Yep.
Up here. Free movement for funsies. I guess I'll wait.
Clear mind or maybe bless.
I'll yield to none.
What?
Yeah, what?
Oh, it like ended and then restarted the combat or something.
Because it took away her possession for a
Yeah,
half
and then re-gave it to her.
End fight, begin fight.
Yeah. I think we need to smack her.
Yeah, just kill her down.
What? I don't know about bless maybe?
I can try, I've got an extra... Blessed be the Losa! Nope, she's just blessed and demoned. I think it's better stat rolls for her.
I'll yield to none.
Why are you throwing me around like that, Losa? What'd I ever do to you?
Glory is mine.
Jerk.
I mean, we probably need to just hit Losa.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, fans are generating still.
Yep.
267 and he's got 280, so he won't die. Oh, also that.
Yeah.
Does he have range stuff?
Only if he's buffed. Which he is.
Yeah.
Oh, so he can do throw. Glad I positioned her right on the edge.
Can't see her from there.
Ah, for real? Goddamn.
Yeah.
This incarnate hangs out for a second.
Oh, does it work like that? Where if Feign is turned into a... into, like, an elf, then people don't know not to rest of him? I don't know if it works like that.
Oh, it's now
Okay,
Feign,
Losa.
right? No, it's not. Oh, it was Fein's turn.
Yeah, there it is. Okay, well...
God
I don't know
damn
you're
it,
supposed to do
reset
it without
my
killing
fucking
her.
turn. Just let it get around to me and let me onslaught it.
Okay.
Son
it moved
of a
again
bitch.
immediately. Yeah.
You, fucking madness.
And is it in Alex now?
Yeah, me now.
Yep.
Do you think
it got reflected? It looks like when it takes damage.
Did I donk it again?
Like it looks like when it takes damage, when it's outside of somebody, it possesses the closest thing.
Oh, and you think it did it because of
Because it reflected damage when it hit me.
I could knock.
I think it just goes to the end of its turn. it gets knocked out.
Hey, Thane, shoot at this condor instead.
It's when hit by any ally, it immediately possesses any teammate less than 14 meters away.
Oh, so they need to be spread out or something, or?
Or we only get one attack per possession, and then we have to punch ourselves once or something? Or is it only possesses when it's hit outside of being in a person?
It's only when it's outside of being in a person.
Okay.
I have it up, Alex. It's when it's outside of a person, and it gets hit, it immediately jumps over to something else. You have to get them down to about 10% of their health to knock the demon out of them. We can do the same thing with the dwarf and not kill him. We can knock the demon out.
Oh man, do you want to just reload this so we don't have to use a bunch of resurrection scrolls at this point?
Sure. Because we'll do this and probably call it for the eve.
Oh yeah, what time is it? Oh, 11:30.
11:30.
Yeah, it always seems that the boss, whenever it needs AP... Oh, did Divinity just crash?
I mean, mine's loading. Up, connection to server is timed out.
Yep. Same.
Okay. Team is figuring it out right now. I didn't... People who are watching, I didn't click exit game, right? I clicked load save. I mean, the save will still be there, obviously. Oh no, the longest load in history. Alright, here we go.
Last time, on Hooked on Divinity. Dusting themselves off after clearing
Well, listen to
mercenaries
some
from the
Carnium
lumberyard,
ASMR while
the brothers
we
made
wait
their
for
way
this
to the
interminable
second floor, where
load.
they found Roost, the head of the mercenaries camped in the mill. Roost was guarding a tied-up Sahalia and wasted no time in summoning a pair of dire wolves and going on the attack. The brothers assisted Roost in joining up with his friends in the afterlife before cutting Sahalia's bonds and setting her free.
Yeah, yawning a
Not
lot.
before David checked if she had anything to trade.
Right, it's getting
just
us.
in case, you know. Which leads to a larger question. Where was she hiding a single large pumpkin that was in her inventory?
Still want to know. I wonder if it was like give her a
Elves are
random food
mysterious
item
creatures
and it
indeed.
chose pumpkin.
Before leaving the lumber mill, the brothers investigated a black crystalline mirror in the corner of Roost's dwelling. A voice on the other end demanded to know if the brothers had killed other Godwoken. Well, both of them had certainly caused the death of the other at some point in this adventure, so they answered with truthful yes. The voice on the other end fell silent, and no more information was to be had. Most curious indeed. On their way out of the lumber mill, David came across a piece of a once proud ancestor tree, now
I think
reduced
this
to
has
a
got to be
block
our
of
first
wood
actual...
to be
Alright, enough Carnium. I think that's actually been our first real crash so far while playing this game.
Yeah.
Okay, I have successfully loaded into game state. I can probably talk through all this garbage.
Brother Calvin locked me up in here because
Yeah, I guess I should
by a demon.
use my can't die move on the dwarf, and then we can just slap him to pieces. real
That's
quick
a good
and get the
idea.
demon out.
I thought he already had that.
Have you ever heard?
Or was that
He
only
does
until
while
we
he's
broke the
chained up,
chains?
yeah.
So
It's while he's chained up, so we can't kill him without
Gotcha.
the fight.
Oh, we can't just kill him while he's there, yeah. Or are we supposed to? Yeah, I don't know. Kelvin was convincing.
You are here to free me.
Here to free whatever part, blah,
Well,
blah,
then,
blah.
justice, nothing to it.
Okay. Are you guys,
I'm where I want to be.
in-game, you have the control of your character, Alex?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm moving him over here, so we're far apart.
Oh yeah, I'll put Losa way over here as well.
You know what? That's a good question. Can I just hit him while he's chained, or does he?
You're
take
not
any
going to
damage?
walk away.
Well, that was my
Are you?
Nope.
They just
damage.
miss.
Yes. Please.
The dwarf's face flickers and changes,
Oh,
becoming hot red and enraged.
What are you doing? Stop it! Stop it now! Stop it and destroy the pillars!
Oh, okay, wait. So yeah,
keep smacking him,
go
baby.
nuts on him.
Is that all you've got?
Is that all you've got? Half of your health.
This close air. I can't think. This close air. I can't think straight. My, would you believe, brother? Wait.
Now maybe destroy the
Now
pillars.
we can probably destroy the pillars, and I bet it's gonna pull him.
It's just
out
gonna
of it
pop
right
out,
away.
yeah.
Oh, then I'll shoot him.
Because I'm gonna use right before you destroy the last pillar. Don't hit him.
Okay, I'm leaving the one over on
Losa's
Losa's side.
pillar, I'm gonna use my loading on the edge on him.
Okay, I can do one hit on this. And then the second one should kill it. So you ready?
Yeah, do the first one. Alright, and then go for it. Okay, got rid of my death resist on him.
His name is Adventurer.
Apparently it is now.
Well, I mean, what should I try to do on more the trench-mouthed?
And you could first aid the dwarf.
Some long-distance first aid.
Try to break armor or something, right?
Ooh, that's a good call.
Dome Protection's been my favorite source move so far.
God, if you can haste me, Alex, and this thing doesn't move out of my range, I can probably one-shot it.
Well, Losa goes before you, so she will have the ability to,
Go on. It feeds
We didn't
me.
even attack you more.
Like it.
God, if he hits one of us that has a reflect.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna.
Yes, he's the reflect.
Oh, god damn it, I didn't even need to use my fancy shit on it.
I'm madness, so
Oh, you're madness.
Yeah.
that's why I smacked you and turned you into a chicken.
I was about to ask you, hey Dave, what was the whole play with the chicken there?
I mean, it doesn't. As far as the as far as what is said on the wiki, is that it, whenever an ally hits it, or takes damage from an ally, it cannot repossess the dwarf.
Okay, that's a solid thing. So it's in Dave right now. Correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know, do I donk you?
Yeah, you kind of have to.
I mean, I can fucking cryostasis you.
Maybe. I don't know if that'll get rid of it.
It sounds like nothing's going to get rid of it necessarily.
All I want is to have one fucking turn to hit this thing.
Well, it's Losa, then the guy, and then you. So, I don't know. Are you shocked already?
Nope.
I still can't hit you with.
Stuff costs more than it used to. Old people, young people use curse words.
How shocking.
Yes, exactly. Your social security check is late. That's what it is.
God, that one gives me PTSD. Not because I'm on social security, but from my time when I was working in the call center. Because, like, there's literally nothing we could do about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to. I don't know what to do with Losa to stop this.
Encourage
yourself.
Reveal yourself. Oh, okay. He's attacking you. I thought he was gonna
come in and just slap me.
Okay, at least he brought his own restoration with him.
He brought also 1,000,000 fucking AP.
Wow. Uh-oh. That hurt.
Alright, let's see what we're gonna do here.
It'd say 10%. Was that the deal?
Yeah. Which for me would be like 130 left.
Yeah, people are gonna die.
Change.
The Necrofire will do 100 damage when it's Dave's turn. So you need to do 100.
I can't do more, I don't think.
That's fine. Losa's got a chance here.
Also, it's going to be the Incarnate, and the Incarnate can.
Yeah.
I mean, if Losa can bonk me once, or just shock me or hit me with something, the Incarnate might be able to get a round of turns in on the thing.
I want to use
Yeah, Alex, I need one turn. That's been my desire the whole time, is either knock it down or just like onslaught it and kill it.
Yeah, okay, you're at 160 now.
Yeah, gotta hit me one more basically.
Well, the thing should come out because the Necrofire will do...
Yeah, the dwarf goes first before me though, so he's probably gonna kill me.
So what should I do with the Incarnate? Asm?
Do you have anything that can hit me some?
No.
Probably bide its time, I guess.
Oh wait, no. 23 health. Where'd it go?
It's up next to the dwarf and Losa.
Okay. Should I try to hit it with my guy or
God,
no?
it gets 2 turns.
No.
Yeah, it's got the next turn, so...
Well, I only have 2 AP. There's no way I can get to it
Yeah,
with the
might as well
Incarnate.
ranged attack it if you can.
Yeah.
I don't have ranged
Oh, it
attack
doesn't
on
have
it.
the far side. Yeah, save it.
Then pass, yeah. Ow. Quite a bit. Ouch, quite a bit even more. Dwarf. What are you attacking? What are you doing?
What is he doing? That was awesome. He knows it's not in me anymore, right? Son of a bitch!
You res him right next to it, maybe?
Sweet. Oh, ooh, I get to go before it?
Yes, just before
Do
it.
you have any haste or anything you can put on me?
I do.
I've got scrolls at least, if need be, but if Gottlieb's got it, then I'll let him do it.
I might be able to go knockdown, or hit, knockdown. Or I can just go fucking enrage. I can enrage onslaught and kill it.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get a haste onto me.
I can. I should be able to.
Oh man, it possesses a character when it's killed. Hopefully it's just... We found that when it got hit, it possessed somebody.
Yeah, it seemed to be...
Hope to God it...
possessing when it was getting hit. We'll see about when it gets killed, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that Bone Widow can attack right now is the Incarnate, though. Oh wait, it has Burrow. Bone Widow, please don't fuck us.
I mean, Losa can heal me.
Yes, no, I'm worried about it attacking more with Trench Mouth.
Oh, yeah, true. Trench mouthed? Ooh. I just thought about that for a minute. The Incarnate can just
pass
down the Bone Widow.
He can't get out of the. Oh yeah. The Incarnate can knock down the Bone Widow, maybe.
I think he already used the battering ram.
Yeah.
On me,
I have teleport, so I could pull the Incarnate up.
Or you could throw the Bone Widow way far away. I mean, I don't.
Can't you dismiss it? It's yours? No. Maybe not.
I don't think so. Yeah, it's there until it's not. I guess I'll just pass my turn, hoping that Dave can murk it. You could just murder the Bone Widow if you want.
I don't think it'll kill it, but
No. Incarnate versus Bone Widow would be a pretty good fight, but I think the Incarnate would take it.
Well, Incarnate would win. Easy.
Well, Bone Widow can run away and eat other corpses.
I suppose it depends on if the Incarnate's buffed or not.
Yeah, he has everyone but the ranged one.
Okay. No, you can just pass him and then hopefully the Bone Widow will just punch him in the butt.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass.
I can't think of anything else to do.
Yeah. I just wanted to... Arrgh!
Ah, Bone Widow, it yelled again.
It's a pirate.
Okay.
It's a pirate spider.
Yeah.
Made of bones.
Oh, Bone Widow.
Slam!
Please work. Oh, yes.
First fucking hit. And it goes into somebody.
Wait, oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep, one hit is what you get.
That's...
I really would have loved to use that move to just hit you with. Unfortunately, I'm a real bad one to have.
Yeah, now that you're enraged, you're just gonna go around and murder everyone.
Just absolutely fucking tap everything, yeah. This might get around 3.
Yeah. It's also a candidate to, like, pause here and try the fight again next time we come in.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking in terms of round 3.
Oh, I guess Being possessed full healed him? Yeah?
No, when I bitch slap people, I heal.
Oh, maybe it was the absorb.
Yeah. That's a good question. I don't know if it would work, like, if you get your health below 10.
Glory is mine.
It can't go into summon creatures.
Yeah, literally.
So I feel like what we'd actually want to do is we beat up the dwarf, then we knock down the pillar thing, and we leave it so it's just the dwarf and the summoned creatures in the rage cage bottom.
And keep teleporting it back.
And then we just stay back.
Yeah, Billy, we tried punching the dwarf slowly. And then we put resist death on him, and he got down to like 2 HP. And then the demon popped out right away. So I don't know if there's a different way to approach that. Do we want to keep attempting this attempt, or do we want to just do a fresh one next time?
I think we can call it here and do a fresh one. I'm gonna be honest. My guy's gonna kill the whole team.
Yes. Well, no, we could murder him with Losa.
I suppose that's true.
But
His hits for like 900 each.
Yes. Yeah. No, I've got enough damage on Losa and enough AP to do enough damage to you. But well, but I kind of like actually ending on a fight like this, so we have something to come back to next time.
Yeah, as we puzzle through this one.
All right. Well, let me load.
It's gonna load right into the conversation you're having.
Right. Forget if this was in the same place as this. All right. You know what? If we have this load, we can just go right into the conversation next time. It's the right thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming to Brother Quest tonight. Hopefully you had a good time. It was a very cozy, nice stream for us as we await the impending blizzard. I gotta go look outside and see how much snow we've gotten in the last couple of hours. But yes, thank you everybody for joining us. Brother Quest is every Wednesday here on the D-pad on Twitch. Dave and I and others will be back on Sunday for Multiplayer Sundays with some Bear Trauma. Tuesdays and Thursdays, Rick is doing Namco Cross Capcom, and other game that I can't remember, but it's a great game and you'll love it.
It's so good that I can't remember it.
Yes.
So overtaken by how good it is.
I'm sure of it. Thank you again to Carnium for... Oh, Patreon Friday, Hangout this Friday is a good point, too. Thank you to Carnium once again for the last time on recordings. And thank you for special guest Brother Alex coming on and playing some video games with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming.
Just looking for an excuse to play Divinity 2 with you because we were talking about it a bunch, and then I was like, wait a minute, this is a perfect excuse.
Exactly.
All right. That should be it. Anything to add, Dave or Alex, before we peace out?
Nope.
No, yeah, thanks for having me again, and hope I will be back at some point.
All right, dope. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. We'll catch you guys later. Peace out. See you in the Discord.
Night, everybody.